Hey Leo, happy birthday. Welcome to your August reading. Today we'll be taking a look into the month ahead to see what messages need to come through for you, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, that this resonates with you or brings you some clarity. If you enjoy, please make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, Leo, let's get right into this reading and see what's going on for you for the month of August. For Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus, what's going on for my Leos in the month of August? You know, I feel like this card is calling to me. For some reason it was sticking out and then it was sticking out again, so we're gonna go with it. Ooh, the Journeyman, that's a nice card. That is number 15. Messages for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of August 2022. Any messages for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus in August 2022? Sylvanus, number 34. And death at the bottom. So there's definitely change taking place. There's a lot going on for you, Leo. It is a very transformative month for you where, oh my God, there's just so much to talk about. All right, there's so much to talk about, so let's just get it going. Let's get it rolling. So the Journeyman. This is the energy similar to the Fool, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping into this new journey of your life. Right? It's your birthday season. You're stepping into a new year around the sun. You've made it another lap. Congrats. You've made it so far. And so you've done some reflecting. You're thinking about the past. You're also thinking about the future, and you're ready to branch out. You are stepping into this new chapter of your life that's going to be very transformative for you. I mean, shit, we have Sylvanus and then we also have death at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely change going on within you, Leo, and it's gonna be changes that happen over time. It's not just gonna be drastic and like it's gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be through like a gradual period of time. Okay, so this is kind of like even beyond August. So this is representing the early stages of this new chapter. Okay, and so this is a message that needs to be passed on, is that there is someone on the other side that's watching over you, who is always around you, protecting you. Like if you've been wondering, are they around? Are there energies around me? This person who's passed on, my angel, spirit team, whatever it is that you have been thinking about, like for someone out there, if you've been wondering, are they around me? Are they watching over me? Yes. Especially if you are thinking about more like a mother kind of figure or grandmother figure or someone who carries more of like a feminine energy. There's definitely that lingering around you. Not for everyone, of course, but this does, in this card, this is like a grandmother energy. Someone who's just very nurturing, and they do care about like your health and wellness. Like maybe some of you have been neglecting your health, or you could probably be eating a bit better, or taking better care of yourself physically, or even like your home. So definitely there's a little bit of like a concerned energy coming from someone who's passed on. So just passing that along, like take care of yourself. The basic things, simple basic things. You are juggling a lot. You are trying your best to maintain a sense of balance, and for some reason I'm really drawn to his foot, how his toe is like lit up, like his toe is like lit up. I don't know why my eyes are just super drawn to the tip of the toe, tiptoe. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, really awesome energy, starting something new. Hopefully we'll find out what's going on here. But we have Sylvanus coming out. So this is new perspectives. This is about seeing things from a new understanding. Sometimes this talks about ourselves, like you're seeing yourself differently, or you're having these shifts in awareness, these epiphanies, these realizations about yourself. And it's like, so basically in this card, you see how at the very top, there's like this mask here. Now, this does talk about illusions, but this talks about seeing through illusions. This about like you put the mask on to see through illusions. It's backwards. Normally like, oh my god, someone has a mask on, they're lying. But actually in this case, in this deck, it's like in this card, it talks about you put the mask on to see things through, to see through the illusions. It's like these illusions that you've been seeing about yourself. You've thought like, oh my god, I'm the worst person ever. Like we are always our own worst critics, 100%. And so it's like the way that you've been perceiving yourself in the recent past, or maybe for a long time, you've seen yourself as like, you've been painting this picture of yourself, you've been telling yourself this story that's not actually true at all. And you're realizing that here with death. You're realizing the story that you've been telling yourself, you no longer resonate with it. You no longer resonate with who that used to be. You no longer, like, okay, we'll use this one example. It's like you maybe have been telling yourself this story that you're not deserving of love. For whatever reason, whatever it is that you went through in your past, or I don't care, but for some reason, whatever the story is, you're telling yourself, I am not deserving of love. And so what does that create in your life? You've been sabotaging your relationships, you've been pushing people away, you shut down when someone opens up to you, you know, things like that to sabotage so that it fits the narrative. I'm not deserving of love, right? That's the narrative. But you're realizing that that's just an illusion. That's just something that you're telling yourself. That's just something, that's an old story. And you don't resonate with that story any longer. And you're realizing that your perspective about yourself, or these beliefs that you've had, you don't resonate with it anymore. And you're realizing like, oh my god, how much time have I wasted? Like, I'm not saying you wasted time, but you're kind of like looking at yourself and like, oh my god, all these years that have gone on with me believing this one thing about myself, or many things about yourself, that turns out it wasn't even true. It wasn't even like, you know, some of you thought, oh my god, I'm the worst person, I'm the bad guy, I deserve all this crap because I've been a horrible person. But you're realizing like, no, like, we all make mistakes, you know, there's always room for growth, and as long as you can learn from it, that's what really matters the most. And so you're realizing here, as you put this mask on, you're realizing you're not as bad as you thought that you were, you know, like it's such like a trippy card. It's a really interesting message that's coming through, but that's what it talks about in this deck. So passing it on to y'all, it's like you're seeing things differently. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're going through a massive shift. You're going through massive changes with death at the bottom. So super transformative month for you. You're really, I feel like you're stepping into your most authentic self, and it's feeling freeing. It's feeling, oh, what the hell? Oh my god, the fairy grandmother and the friends just fell out. Where did these cards fall from? I think it maybe fell from the top. Okay, the fairy grandmother. This is, yo, Leo, this is double confirmation that there is seriously like a grandmother figure watching over you, or like an ancestor watching over you, or someone who's passed on. This is strong message coming through for someone else. You are so protected, you are being watched over, and you're never, ever, 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 ever alone. Seriously, on this realm, the people in your life, you got good friends, family, you have support around you. And if you don't have that, that's coming in this month. If you're open to it, if you allow it, if you receive, because if you're pushing people away, well, then you're not going to have that, right? You're not going to have that support if you're not open to receiving that. But also, you have support from the other realms. And the fairy godmother talks about blessings coming in. It talks about even having options when you thought that you didn't have any options. You thought that was it, you're screwed, you either choose left or right. Turns out you have other options, other paths that you can take. And it's like blessings in disguise. So this is an interesting energy that we're picking up on for you, Leo, so far. So let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's get to the bottom of this for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of August 2022. What's going on for Leo? There's something about self-acceptance, or like accepting yourself for who you are, and recognizing parts of yourself, like learning to love yourself unconditionally too, and others. Anyways, it's really stepping into this part of your life of self-acceptance. And even just how in the journeyman he's naked, right? It's like vulnerability, learning to be comfortable comfortable with vulnerability, and that vulnerability is not a weakness, and sharing your emotions, sharing your feelings with others does not make you weak. Some of you have been like, you grew up where you weren't, it was not the norm for you to really express your emotions or to share how you feel, or, you know, maybe you were raised in like a colder kind of family dynamic where no one really talked about their feelings, or no one really communicated how they were feeling, or, you know, you were told, oh, man up, if you were crying, like if you cried, you're like, man up, you're not supposed to cry, or like, get over it, suck it up, life's hard, then you die. Like, yo, you know, like you've been taught, programmed that way. And you're learning like, oh, like I don't resonate with that. So that's for someone out there. We have the 4 of Wands coming out, which is a really good energy. This is about celebration. Like, it's your birthday season. Celebrate yourself. You've made it another lap around the sun. That's a huge deal. It's, you know, these last few years have been hard for everyone. And, you know, you may have been struggling for even longer than just the last few years. But this is a month. This is the time for you to really take a break, step back, relax, catch your breath, get some fresh air, and celebrate yourself, celebrate your existence, celebrate how far you've come, your achievements, and looking forward to the future, having a positive attitude about what's yet to come. Yo, this deck is quiet as fuck. Is there any other messages? Oh, there we go. We have Judgment coming out, Divine Orchestration. We also have the World Reverse. I am seeing, oh my god, we have the Fool at the bottom. So, Leo, let's just go with these cards for now. We'll probably switch decks because this deck doesn't really have a lot to talk about here. But we have the World Reverse and Judgment. You have the chance to close... Why did I get the imagery of, like, you know, I don't know if you've seen the show Stranger Things, but like there's like these portals, right? And I just got the imagery of like a portal closing. I see like you in the month of... Oh, wow. Confirmation, the light just flashed. Thanks for interrupting me. I see that for you in the month of August, you have the opportunity to close a significant chapter, a significant cycle in your life. You have the chance to do things differently. Why am I getting the imagery of a tooth? What the fuck? I looked at my lamp right there, and it's super bright. Like, you know, don't recommend staring at lamps and lights, especially if they're bright. And when I looked away, like, you know how sometimes when you look at bright lights, they just kind of flash? Tell me why the fuck I, like, look at my wall, and it looks like almost like a tooth. Whatever. Okay. Maybe that's resonating for someone. Like, maybe you gotta go to the dentist or some shit, or maybe you're a dentist. Anyways... Maybe you're getting a call from your clinic. Here, it's your checkup. You're due for a checkup. Oh my god. Anyways, I see here that you have the opportunity to do things differently. And that's exactly what's going on here. You're doing things differently. This new chapter that you're stepping into, this new... Let's just talk about this next year for you, Leo. Since it's basically your new year, happy new year to you. New year, new me, right? It's literally that vibe. It's like new year, new me. I'm doing things differently. I'm closing this chapter, this cycle, this hamster wheel that I've been on for so long. Not any longer. I'm jumping off the hamster wheel. I'm going to do things differently. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my god, we have the Emperor and the King of Wands. There's your energy. The 9 of Cups. 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's understandable. 3 of Swords and the Magician. And even the Ace of Wands. Like, wow. Okay, talk about turning your energy around. Using that pain. Using all the crap that you've gone through. Transforming it. Turning it into something beautiful. They say a diamond cannot be made without the pressure it has to undergo. And you, in this case, are the diamond. And you've gone through so much pressure, so much shit, so much beaten downs, and you're rising up stronger, better than ever, and you're really using your power. Let's say that you've hit rock bottom. You've hit rock bottom. You got nothing left to lose, right? That means you can build yourself back up. Stronger, better, happier, you know? And that's what I see that you're doing here. Magician, Ace of Wands. Wherever you're focusing your energy towards, you're creating a really good life for yourself. This is the start of that, right? August is the start of you changing your life, where a year from now, things are gonna be completely different. right? So this is just the start. This is just the beginning of this new life that you're going to be living, Leo. More healthy, more love, more abundance, more friends, more family, more money, more stability, more confidence, more, you name it. Whatever it is that you desire more of having, it is a divine right. It is a divine right, right? It is. And you deserve it, and you're not going to ask for anything less. You have all these wishes, you have all these wants and desires, and your wish will be granted. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be tomorrow, it could be a month from now, it could be, like I said, a year from now. It depends on how big the wish is, and also depends on the timing of things and the steps you got to do to get there. But it is happening, and I see that you are dedicated towards getting there one way or another. You're not going to quit. You're not going to give up. You're very focused. You're showing up here as the Emperor, the King of Wands. You're not taking no for an answer. And if you get shut down, guess what? You're going to go somewhere else, and you're going to keep trying until one of the doors opens. So if one door doesn't open, that door's not meant for you. You try another door. If it doesn't open, that's not meant for you. But eventually one door is going to open, and that's going to lead you to all these opportunities, all these blessings, and your wish fulfillment, really. And you're not going to stop. You're not going to stop until one of these doors opens, because one of these doors is for you. There is a path for you. There is a way for you. You just got to figure out which way, which door you got to walk through. So that's going to be the challenging part of like figuring out, okay, this is my goal. This is what I want to get to. How am I going to get there? What do I need to work towards? What do I need to invest in? How can I better myself? How can I build on what I already have? How can I expand? How can I, learn, grow, but it's happening. It's happening here. You're making shit happen, and you're really confident within yourself. I see your confidence in the month of August is just skyrocketing, and you mean business. You're not fucking around, right? You refuse to repeat the past. We have a lot of major arcana showing up here. Judgment, the World, Emperor, the Fool. We got 4 out of 6 cards, major arcana. So this is very significant for you. Very significant. And again, judgment coming up, divinely protected, divine orchestration also playing out, divine timing. So really, really interesting. Let me try a different deck and see if there's any other messages for you. Any other messages for Leo in the month of August 2022? Any other messages for Leo? Any other messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022? Any other messages for Leo in the month of August 2022? We have the High Priestess, more major arcana, y'all. Any other messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of August 2022? Death, more major arcana. Are you kidding? Pisces and Scorpio energy. We also have Aries, Aquarius. All right, 10 of Swords and 6 of Wands. Again, it's the same energy of rising from some sort of loss, rising from some sort of ending that you went through, the pain, the shit, the hurt, the heartbreak, using that as your motivation to not quit, to not give up, no matter how bad. It's making me think of that Eminem song. What was that song? It's at the beginning of one of the songs. It's like, no matter how hard you want to fall flat on your face. It made me think of that song. I'm a collapse. That's what it's called. Collapse. Till I collapse. It's like you're not gonna give up. You're not going to quit. You're gonna keep trying, even if you fall a few times, even if you stumble, even if you make a few mistakes. You're not the one to just give up on yourself or give up on your goals, your dreams. Like, you're dedicated here, and you may have a lot of eyes on you or a lot of attention that you could be gaining in the month of August, or there's like something that you're doing here seems to be gaining more attraction or more attention. Like more people are becoming aware of you and how far you've come, or more people are becoming aware of this new, like people are noticing your energy is changed, or your energy is different, or like you're shifting in some sort of way. People are noticing that. People are acknowledging that. People are seeing you in a different view, in a different light. People will see, like, literally the fact that death has come out in both decks here, my oracle deck and in the tarot. It's like you guys have gone through and are going through some massive changes. And like I said, people are noticing that. You're noticing that. You may feel like you've been going through this internally. You've been just keeping it to yourself. The High Priestess, right? You've been going through all these changes, but it's all internal. But just because it's internal, it reflects, right? It reflects externally. You're going through these emotional changes, these mental changes, spiritual changes. And you think, oh, no one knows what's going on inside of me. No one can read my mind, right? But it reflects externally. Your energy is changing. Your vibration is changing. And the way that you're presenting yourself, the way that you're showing up in the physical world is shifting. Your stance, your charisma, how you know, Leo, you may think like, what? Like, I'm still the same me. No, you're not. You're not. You really, it's new year, new me for you. Like, that's the vibe I feel from this. And even if you haven't done any drastic changes to yourself physically, you haven't changed your hair, you haven't lost any weight, you haven't whatever, no new piercings, no new tattoos, something about you has changed, and people are looking at you like, Leo, like, I don't know what it is, but you seem different in a good way, though, in a good way. Something about your energy has changed. So it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. So don't take it like, oh my God, what do you mean? It's a good thing. So whatever it is that you're doing, Leo, keep it up, because I think that this is the pathway to blessings. This is exactly where you need to be. Keep it up. And yeah, because it's working. Whatever it is that you're doing is working. So just want to let you know, and there's such protection around you. Did I put those? Yeah, I did put it away. The fairy godmother, and what was the other one? The friends. Yeah, let your friends help you. Let others help you. Accept help, support from others. You don't have to go through this alone. But yeah, definitely 3 cards in this reading talking about divine protection, as well as spirit watching over you, angels, ancestors watching over you, loved ones who've passed on watching over you. Like, there is such that strong energy around you and supporting you and uplifting you. And at moments where you feel weak, or you feel like you want to quit, you want to give up, or it's not an easy journey, just know that there is so much support, like, cushioning you. Like, if you fall, you will be caught, like, you know. So wow, really powerful reading for you, Leo. I love it. Happy birthday. If you enjoyed this reading or it resonated, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It really does help out my channel, helps it grow. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.